Alright, this week's challenge is Detectives Only, my absolute favorite challenge. Put your detective skills to the test, this ghost is giving nothing away. Correctly find the ghost type in 42 Edgefield Rd. Alright, oh yeah. The one thing the game does not tell you is it's tier 1 everything. I'm pretty sure this is all tier 1, right? Yeah, this is all tier 1. That's the only downside of this. You get no evidence, and you only get like one try on most of these evidences, so good luck. We're gonna take a flashlight because it's Edgefield. I don't feel like I necessarily need it, but I'm gonna take it anyway. Breaker's in the garage. I want to play this as strategically as possible, so I want to know. I'm gonna find the ghost room as quickly as possible. I can take the thermometer. I can get freezing, but I can still find the ghost room. We're gonna take a crucifix. We're gonna put that down immediately, just in case we have an early hunter. And I am gonna come back and grab salt and grab like stuff like a poultry pile, all the stuff to actually start identifying the ghost, which is very, very, very hard to do this time. Ew, I hate my flashlight. I hate my stinking tier 1 flashlight. Alright, ghost, if you're here, make a sound. Absolutely nothing. Alright, breaker does work, thankfully. We do want to look for hiding spots, because those are going to be very, very important, and it's not going to be in the garage. Okay. Hiding spots are, like, deathly important when you have no evidence. Because a lot of the time, you are going to have to base off of their hunts. So, a lot of this is, like, fully relying on, hey, this ghost could hunt now. What's its speed? Is it normal? Is it abnormal? A lot of things to take into consideration with this. I've decided I'm going to try to take a little more of a teaching approach. And I'm going to be like, less like, here's how things work. It's more like, here. This is what we have. Now let's figure it out together kind of situation. I want to be a good teacher. I feel like I can explain the game, but I haven't had a lot of practice teaching. And I want to practice teaching. Okay, well, it's already getting kind of cold in here. Tier 1 thermometers stink. They bounce so much when you think you get the room and you don't have the room. Like right now, I thought I might have the room because it's going down to 5, but it's staying at above 10. So we're probably looking at temperatures around 10. We don't want to turn too many lights on. I'm just checking because these doors were all open. Again, you can't get actual evidence, but you can use the evidence tools to help you figure things out. Like, I can use an EMF to figure out, like, where the ghost is residing, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be the hallway. Or at least somewhere very, very close to the hallway because it's quite cold. I'm just going to drop this here for now. I'm going to go grab an EMF because I think those doors are open. That's a nice little spike 5, wasn't it? That's a direct spike 5. And again, I mean, you can't necessarily get evidence, but the board still works. So, if you're able to get that, if you are able to get EMF 5, that will still rule down the ghost you have, because the evidence itself here may not work, but the board still works. You can still use that. Alright, so something is definitely happening. We're definitely getting sounds and action. So we're going to really focus on that. I hate that I've got tier 1 flashlights, though. And like I said, this is a very slow, methodical route. You have to take it slow and you have to be thoughtful. I heard a phone. Which phone was that? Wasn't that phone? It's one of the top bedroom phones. That's one of the top bedroom phones. Which one is it? This one. It's this one. Oh, that cup's upside down. Oh, yeah, you're in here. That cup is not in the right place. Alright, so we were right. Ghost was nearby. Ghost is going to be in the little green room. At least that's where things are happening, so we're going to assume he's in here for now. Until I'm given other proof, we're going to assume he's in here. Oh, yeah. Temperature is definitely dropping. Okay. Well, this is our room. We have a shoe missing, a cup sideways, and a phone was rang. So we know kind of where we're going now. This closet's full. Hiding spot is very, very, very close to... Oh, bone. Very, very close to the room, so that's dangerous. Do I have a hiding spot in one of these two? I could make a run for this room. Okay. I could make that work. Remember, sanity drain is very, very fast, so we want to keep as many lights on as we can without breaking the breaker. If we break the breaker, that's bad. So we know. It's my light, thank you, and you will leave it on! Okay, I'm 90% sure we have an EMF 5, but we're not going to get that off of the board. I mean, off of the EMF. So we're going to just keep in mind that we possibly, potentially have an EMF 5. And I'm going to put that on my list for now, but we can't necessarily prove it because of the board. 87% sanity. Alright, so next thing we do, we check for salt to eliminate Wraith. What we still have left? Spirit, Wraith, Jinn, Shade, Oni. Well, it didn't do anything while I was in the room. Goryo, Twins, Obake, Myling, Raiju. A couple of those are easy to identify, a couple of those are not. Obakes are shapeshifters. They're very, very hard to see during a hunt unless you're really, really looking. That's going to be one of the hard ones to identify. Because its other identification is 6-finger handprints, which we can't test for when we don't get fingerprints. So, I can really test for a Wraith right now. A Jade I could test for if I did a hunt. Shade, if it does anything in the room while I'm in it, probably not a Shade. Oni is going to be super active. Not super active so far. Goryo doesn't change rooms, but we've had ghosts that we have like 45 minutes and they don't change rooms, so not very conclusive to go off of. Twins access 2 rooms at one time. Obake shapeshifts. Myling will be a quiet hunter. Raiju will be fast with electronics and can hunt at 60%. So that's really like our only early hunter we have to deal with right now. I'm just going to drop some soul over the place before he leaves. And I might grab a smudge and just see what happens. Because spirits have spirit timers, meaning they can't hunt for a longer time period after you smudge them, as long as you're in hunting range. There are a whole bunch of other qualifications, but that's the best one to explain right now. Is this the one I just used? Yep. Okay, so I want this one in. Thank you. Oh, I was going to say, maybe you're going to be a Wraith. That's going to be nice. Okay, not a Wraith. Wraith is definitely out. I don't know why I'm checking for this. I'm not going to get freezing. Alright. Let's see. What else can I do? I can verify the EMF5 if I look at the board again in the truck. It does. It's technically no evidence is a 3 evidence run. It's just the evidence tools don't work. So, we could theoretically still have an EMF5. We know it's not a Wraith. It's not throwing stuff while I'm in the room. It's not interacting while I'm in the room. That could make it a Shade. Let me step outside the room and see what happens. Turn my light off in the hallway. Oh, that's just me. Okay. I'm outside your room. That was that phone again. Uh-huh. And you notice it happened as soon as I left the room? That's not necessarily concrete. But that is a little bit suspicious. Okay, I'm outside the room again. Now, this all goes out the window for a Shade when you hit below 35% sanity, because Shades can do whatever they want at that point. They also can't hunt until 35% sanity unless you're, if you're in the room with them. You have to be standing outside the room for them to hunt at 35%. Okay, you're just not very active. you're not super active. Do I have a parabolic? I can listen for Myling. Remember that our sanity is at 150%, no, 200% drain, so we will lose sanity fast. But I can still check for Myling, so it'll be super talkative and it will curse me. So, we're at like 78-ish. Alright. I'm gonna take, I don't need that anymore. I'm gonna take one of these, just to be on the safe side. We don't have an Onryo as a possible ghost right now. I mean, technically if we take this back off, the only thing we know for sure is it's not a Wraith. But I mean, like, that was a very distinct EMF vibe off the bat. I kind of want to watch this now that I'm in the truck. I just want to watch and see if it goes back to EMF 5. Because Shades do EMF 5s, just not when you're in the building. And I was definitely out here when it happened. Yeah, there's a lot of activity when I'm out here. It goes from like doing nothing to doing a lot. So, suspicion, as of now, is a Shade. Because look at that. That wasn't happening while I was inside. Let me go back inside. Let me walk back inside. Let me walk to my room. Let me put this down. And I'm going to watch these things happen. Because I have a good suspicion of a Shade right now. I'm not going to say 100%. You touch that door. But it does feel kind of shady right now. I'm going to leave EMF 5 off for now and just work with what I have, but I do want to keep in mind that could have been an EMF 5 off the bat. But I have a blasted tier 1 parabolic. Okay, now I'm definitely in the room. I was definitely in the room for that. Okay. That is more concerning. Because Shades can't event if you're in the room with them. Does that give me a 4? I bet that was a 4. 4 is usually an event. Okay. Scratch the Shade theory. It was a good theory. It was a really good thought, but it's just like, and that's concerning because they don't do things when you're in the room typically. You're not super active anywhere else. And sometimes if you have ghosts, and you're like vaguely sure about the EMF 5 part, which I am, you could do a little thing called run in and play with the Ouija board and see if you get lucky. It's a game I like to play, but I like to at least try first. I mean, that was a good spike. That was a really good spike. It was a Raiju. I do have electronics in that room, so it should be pretty blitzy in there. Oh, why not? Why not? Just eliminate the possibility of it being fast or slow. I should have asked how old it was. Should be okay. Assuming he doesn't wander. He shouldn't be in my face. And there goes the breaker. Well, I need to fix that first. Which is, that's the, yep, thank you, lightning, perfect. I turned too many lights on. There we go. Let there be light. Am I in the car? I think I'm in the car. There we go. Where am I now? Hallway door. Okay, hallway door. Got it. So what I'm going to do might be a tad risky. Okay. That could be right because you're like right here in this general vicinity. Stop it. Stop it. You're not hunting. Stop it. You don't scare me. You don't scare me at all. Okay. Well, that is the second time that you have vented while I've been in the room. So I don't feel as confident about a shade anymore. Alright, if we're doing this, we're doing this. Let me go get the Ouija board. Oh, knock it off. If we're doing this, we might as well be ready for it. I'm gonna go up there, I'm gonna do this. I just want to make sure it's not a fast ghost. I'm pretty sure EMF 5 still works, but just in case it doesn't, I want to know that. Thank you. We're gonna get in position first. Because this could go south very quickly. Particularly if it's fast. And I think it might be in the hallway now. Hide and seek. Okay, good to know. Voice activation is not on. Push. Hide and seek. Okay, I need you to see me. I hate this, but I need you to see me. You should not be right in front of me, though. That's pretty fast. Rev? 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 Wait a minute. This could be a Rev or a twin. I think this is a Rev. That thing went fast. That thing was speedy. Well, I know a good way to find out. Okay. Well, I think this is a Rev. Yeah, I just heard thump, thump, thump. And that's a Rev thing to do. Unless we're being mimicked. Oh, and I can check that actually, because here's another fun little fact about the ghosts in this game. A mimic will always leave orbs no matter if you have no evidence. So if I'm getting mimicked right now, because it was acting like a shade, then it wasn't acting like a shade. If I'm getting mimicked right now, I'm still going to get orbs. It does not look like I'm being mimicked, but I totally forgot I could do that. So I'm thinking I'm dealing with a normal Rev. But I don't like how long it took me to get that. Okay. Okay, I'm leaving. Sorry to disturb you. I have another one, right? Drop this. Okay. Let's do this one more time from the top. We got 25 seconds before we can hunt again. That was definitely not a spirit timer. That was definitely not long enough. I think this is a rev. It's a rev, or it's just... Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna come over here. It's gonna kill me. And I'm aware of that fact. Okay, I am aware that I am going to die for this. Oh yeah, this is slow. I can't see where I'm going. It's okay. Okay, see me? Come on. Yeah, you're a rev. Yep. I am vaguely sure this is a Revenant. I wanted like one more second to see him, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a rev. It's bump, bump, bump. The only other ghost that possibly slow would be a twin, but I'm vaguely sure this is a Revenant. Unless I'm entirely wrong and they changed everything. It's a rev.
Welcome back.
Yeah. Yes, it is. No doubts. That was pretty obvious. I would have liked to have time to just go through him, but I had no idea how far back I was in the hallway. I couldn't even see where I was going. I was going downstairs to turn a light on. I never made it that far. But the bump, bump, bump was signal of a Revenant. 1 down, 2 to go. First time. You know what I'm going to do this time? I'm going to run in, and I'm going to immediately use the Ouija board. Why? Because I might be able to save situations like that I would have known that was a Revenant in like 3 seconds had I had it hunt at the beginning. It's risky. It's very risky. But if we go in, and we get an easily identifiable ghost, that's great. If not, well then we're in serious trouble. But we can go in, try. Was it in the garage? Yeah. Go in, try, get the breaker on, get the lights on, and then just see how our luck is. Like, that round, I could have got done like a minute and a half had I done the Ouija board at the beginning. Uh-oh. I don't think every round is going to be that easy. Usually they're not that easy. But we need to know where our hiding spot is. We need to get the breaker on so we have some idea what we're doing. It's not the garage. And if we find the ghost room, that would be fantastic. I like playing the game of risk and just hoping we're lucky, and I have a feeling it might be either in the garage or around here somewhere. Because it is definitely a little bit suspicious that the door is open. And I can loop. But that couch is a very tight looping spot. Did they fix that? I thought they were going to fix that, make it harder. I think now you have to like, oh, you don't have to go around it, but oh, it definitely slows you down. Okay. That would be a risky one. Alright. We need a hiding spot. We do nothing until we have hiding spot. Okay, it's going to be up here. They're both open up here. Okay. There's a skull in here. Hello, skull. The problem is if the ghost is up here, and I decide to use the Ouija board, which it could be up here, I try to use the Ouija board, it might end badly for me. Well, there's no risk and no reward if we don't try, so we might as well try it. Okay, I did bring a smudge, right? Yep, I got a smudge. This is gonna be probably super bad for my health. Hide and seek. Is it working? Nope. Hide and seek. There we go. Don't be behind me. Don't be behind me. This is gonna get me killed. It's gonna spawn on me and I'm gonna die. Oh, it's fast. Wait, it's kind of fast. I think that's normal. That's faster upstairs. Is a Hantu? I feel like that's changing speed. It's really hard to hear. This might be a Hantu. Okay. That may have given me some information because it felt like it was pretty normal as it was down here. But the first thing we heard was it seemed super fast. And we thought maybe the ghost room was up here. I wonder if it was really fast because this is the ghost room. I wonder. Because I felt like it was changing speeds. And it might have just been the staircase. felt like it was changing. What in tarnation is that? 8 to 2 is not a 5, buddy. Oh. Feel Hantu. I feel Hantu really strongly in my bones. I want one more hunt, but now I gotta wait for it. But I feel like this is very potentially a Hantu. That's freaking me out. But as we learned the last run, the Revenant does not have EMF 5 as evidence, by the way. It was a Revenant. So, that board is useless. I lied. Alright, I'm thinking the ghost is up here. Actually, I'm sure the ghost is up here. My main thought was one of these, like, first rooms. Because it felt like one of these first rooms. Like, if I close all the doors, is one of them going to open? Because it could be this main hallway, because it felt like it was like thump, 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 thump right off the bat. Super fast immediately. Yeah, that closet door was not open before. Okay. Alright, so right now it's 15 degrees and very slowly lowering. It's definitely on the second floor. We have confirmed that. If I'm to die instantly, I'm going to say it's like a Hantu, because I feel like it sped up. It also might have been the glitch with the stairs. It makes things go faster, but it seems, okay, it's not this specific room. Is there any other room where things are, like, terribly messed up? I mean, you haven't been... If I could get to hunt again, I could hide in here and listen to it more closely. This is not the ghost room either. This is a shoe. It's not where that shoe goes. I'm going to point out, it's not where that shoe goes. Everything is in order in here. Nothing has been horribly mangled. So if it's in there, we'll come back to that. Everything appears to be order in the bathroom. I mean, there's not really a lot you can mess up with the bathroom. Now you're staying firmly above 20. Okay. It's not here. That shoe doesn't go there. Let's talk about this room for a second. Door is open. Shoes on the floor. Bed's empty. No notes. You could have died. You could have been seen. I mean, it may not be here necessarily, but it has definitely been here. Alright, you're still kind of chilling at 20. Okay, you just came in here. Just came by for a little visit, it looks like. You're not here either. Still watching this hallway as a very strong suspicion. And there goes my breaker, which means it's not a Djinn. Which we kind of knew already. Djinns are not typically that fast when they come down the stairs. Good pointer for Hantu, though. Hantu's like the breaker to be off, because it makes everything colder, so they're faster everywhere. So, I think we were in the house long enough before I used the Ouija board that things would have warmed up. It's strikingly seeming like a Hantu right now. But also, I mean, I thought it was a shade last time and it ended up being a Revenant, so it sounds off speed, but we want to do more testing on that. Again, this particular challenge is based on testing and ingenuity. And it could be a Hantu and we could have had it right away, but I'd rather be sure. Nothing has been disturbed in this room. It's weird. Things are always disturbed in this room. Okay. I'm still eyeing the hallway. I feel like it's I feel like it's hallway or basement right now. I didn't realize I had that many lights on. My apologies for sincerely offending you by turning on too many lights. You have the weakest power source in the neighborhood. There we go. Like, my word. I don't necessarily need the garage light on. There's no hiding there. I need the kitchen light on. I do need the hall light on. I mean, again, it could have been the stair glitch, but it felt like the speed kept changing. And the only two ghosts that can do that during a hunt would be a Raiju or electronics, which I had no electronics down. Hantu for the room changed, or is there another one? I think it might just be those two. Well, a Dio, but Dio would have killed me instantly. Like, I would have died. Like, I thought it slowed down. Like, I thought to the point that, oh, I might be in trouble because I thought it slowed down enough to be a Dio. And I wasn't in a good hiding spot. But no, I hid from that thing. So, it's not a Dio for sure. could be a young Fae, but that doesn't necessarily make sense with the speed we heard. Because it was normal speed at least some of the time, so Fae is probably gone. Moroi can still be on if it's a slow Moroi. Raiju doesn't make sense. Well, I guess it could make sense for now. Twins, I'm not sure about. Rev is definitely out. That might be all I can say for now. I do think this is a Hantu. Like, at least for now, the evidence I have says Hantu. I swear it's in this hallway. Or is it the master bedroom? Nothing has really been touched in here either. I feel like I'm missing it. It's very warm in here too. Okay, I'm missing it somewhere. It's still getting the coldest. The coldest we've seen so far has been the hallway. And I'm like 90% sure it either came from upstairs or downstairs. It was not on the same floor as me. It's really trying. Okay. Breaker again! I'm like 3 seconds from saying Hantu and just booking it because that's the second time you've messed with the breaker. Okay. I mean, yeah, ghosts mess with the breaker, but Hantus do it more often. What did I just hit? What did I just hit? What did I just hit? Did I collision with the ghost? There have been rounds I have collisioned with the ghost. That's how I figure out where they were. He's wandering back. I wonder if it's living room or basement. The basement door was open. We pointed this out right away. Upon arriving in the house, the basement door was open. I see nothing to further confirm my suspicions other than the fact that I feel like... Where was that? You were not on me. You did not spawn near me. You spawned on this side of the house. 100% you're not in the kitchen. Are you in the basement? Am I possibly not crazy? Like, clearly the first thing I said was, I think you might be in the basement. We get another hunt? Okay, of course not. Never mind. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This feels right. Hello, mannequin. This feels very right. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Temperature drop immediately. Temperature drop immediately. This is down here. Okay. Should have gone with the first instinct of saying, hey, the door was open. It's probably down there. That is really good. It was a paint cock, I heard. Now, the next question is, do we go with the gut feeling that it's probably a Hantu? I mean, we can do some other tests. Oh, we're about to be in hunting range anyway. Let me grab another one of these. I should have 2 of them on me. Okay, well, we are in hunting range right now, so I might as well go back in. How did he not see me? And of course, this tiny spot's all the way across the house from me. That's 4. That's 4 times on the breaker. Of course, he's down there. He's close to where the breaker is. I have a strange, really strong suspicion we have ourselves a Hantu. That's a cock on the ground. I feel like he's here. He's definitely here. And the question is he a Hantu or am I getting played by a mimic or something? But this is 4 times. I should probably go get my orbs. My orb tester. But, it's the 4th time. Like, this feels strongly like a Hantu. I will just verify for mimic. Just for my own sake. Not that I think it is. I think it would have changed personalities. It doesn't feel like it's changing personalities. And oh, ghosty. Oh, good. Well, we're going Hantu. They're trying to be a jerk come in front of me. Why were you in front of me? I didn't have a lot to go off other than that one hunt, so this could be entirely off basis. But it was 4 times on the breaker. Come on. Yes! It was off speed! It was off speed! Yes! Yes! I feel powerful! Alright. 1 to go. Oh, I'm doing the Ouija board again. Because that was such a good hint at the beginning. Like, hey, it's normal. No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Definite speed change. That was like the big giveaway at the beginning. Like we said from the beginning, we had a suspicion of what it was. We just had to prove it. And let's go. 2 down, 1 to go. Hi, Australia. How are you tonight? Wait, where's the breaker? Breaker check garage. Perfect. Alright. Let's do this. 1 more. We've had 2 very off-speed ghosts, which is very, very odd. Normally our coincidences are not that high. Usually we don't have that much luck. Okay. For some reason I just the paranormal, my microphone was not working, but it is. Okay. I still don't have hiding in the garage. Great, thank you. Okay, I might have a ghost in the garage, actually. It's snowing outside. It's snowing outside. Because that was smoke. That was like immediate smoke. I did not look at the weather. I should have looked at the weather. I don't think it was snowing. It's not snowing. Oh, yes it is. Never mind. I'm just blind. It's snowing. Okay, cool. Carry on now. So that means absolutely nothing. Alright. I don't know why I didn't bring anything in. Oh, because I was going to play with the... Yeah, that's why. That door is open. Oh, I think the ghost is in here. I think I'm right in its space. Right, well, I am not going to actually do this in here. Because I think the ghost might be in the kitchen. This might get me killed. Just for science. I don't know where my hiding spot is. I don't have a hiding spot. We don't do this. We don't have a hiding spot. I was fully ready to go. I was like, we don't have anywhere to go. Something goes wrong. Something will go wrong. It always does. Nope. Yes. Nope. Yes. Nope. Is it gonna be all the way in the are you gonna make me run all the way to the master for this? Okay. There is a fun little thing about ghost abilities. I'm checking for hiding as I do this. Okay, good. Both hiding spots are here. That mannequin belongs in the basement. Ghosts have the ability, if they are in the room where a mannequin's supposed to be, to move a mannequin out of its proper location. And unless I'm mistaken, the only location for a mannequin on this map is in the basement. So, you're disturbing, and I'm going straight to the basement. I know I said I thought it was in the kitchen, but that mannequin is so out of place. I'm gonna go check the basement real fast. Do I still have a thermometer? Where's the thermometer? Did I throw that down? I'm going to double check this because I have this feeling that this is where the ghost is. Because that mannequin, I'm 90% sure. Fine, I'll do it in the dark. 90% sure it's supposed to be right there. Yeah. There's supposed to be a mannequin right there. Uh-huh! And we just got ourselves some ghost breath, meaning I was correct, the ghost is in the basement. That's a fun little trick that you don't really know until you're like playing super far into the game. If the mannequin is out of place, that's probably where the ghost is. Alright, that's 1 breaker flip and that was on me. Alright, well, that was the quickest way to identify the ghost being in the basement. And our hiding spots are all the way upstairs. So, this is gonna go swimmingly. Just a fun little tidbit of the day. This is gonna hurt tomorrow. Okay. I gotta go turn the lights back on upstairs. At least that one. Probably navigate. I need this one too. Okay, no more lights. Yeah, that mannequin was a dead giveaway. Oh, man. Little things you know about the game that you don't learn until weird things happen like that. We're not going to take the flashlight with us. We're going to do this way. Hide and seek. Would you like to play hide and seek? Thank you. Alright. I only get 1 smudge, so we're going to make this count. I'm hoping for another off-speed ghost. Nope. He's normal. He's incredibly normal. Darn it. Oh, you might be a phantom. normal speed. I did not see you very well. I think we might have a phantom. Alright, I'm definitely gonna need another hunt to prove that, because the only way you're gonna prove a phantom with no evidence is by seeing it repeatedly. Which means that now I gotta wait for an actual hunt, but I am vaguely sure that he was not very visible. Like, I knew it was a child, but I didn't know until it was right on top of me that it was a child, so... Potential phantom, I don't know. I mean, you can take a photo of it, that's really the only other way you're going to get it. At least we know the ghost is in the basement now. We can aim for phantom while checking for everything else just to make sure we're right. Because that is a very loose basis to go off of saying, hey, it's probably a phantom. Like, there's not a lot to go off there. I mean, there's stuff. The fact that I couldn't see it for a very long time, but that's not, like, enough proof to say, oh, this is for sure what it is. I want more. I know it's normal speed. So it's not a Thay. It's not a Dio. It's not a Raiju. It's not a Twin. It's not a Hantu. It's not a Rev. It didn't seem like a Jimbo. I'll leave that one on there for now. It wasn't chucking things. It wasn't quiet. It could be a Moroi because it would be slow right now, but those guys we know for sure it's not. It's not an Oni. The blink was not, there was not more blink. If anything, there was less blink. So, good guess on not being Oni. I just love that the mannequin gave it away. Like, literally, out of everything, the mannequin's what did it for me. I'm like, oh yeah, there he is. Okay, there's that. That's not going to cover, like, anything. I guess these lockers are open. Oh, okay. Oh no. Okay. That was not very kind of you. I didn't have time to see the door slam. I'm like, oh, it's flashing. I should run now. You walk over my soul. Talk to my soul. Sir? Sir? I am going to invest in more assault, just out of spite. Yeah, I know. 64% sanity. I'm aware. More assault. I need another smudge just in case. And we're going back in, I think, without a... Oh, we got a flashlight. Never mind. I'm playing it safe this time. If I'm gonna die, like I have the last 2 times, I'm at least going to see the ghost this time. Or lack thereof, because it might be a spirit. I mean, a phantom, but you know. Oh, you're not touching it. Okay, you're not getting out that door without touching that soul. Kinda hope you don't walk in it, honestly, but... Acting like a wraith, but you came at me like a phantom. The thing with normal speed ghosts is they're a lot harder to identify once you start trying to hunt you. I should probably be doing an Onryo test right now. I have a stuff for an Onryo test, and those only work once now, so you have to make sure you get it when you get it. If you get it, you gotta get it. And oh, I might take one of these, just... Oh, and phantoms drain your sanity a lot faster when you see them. Oh, there's a lot of things saying this is a phantom. Just for the run of it, the last 2 times I have been like, I'm not going to write anything down and leave until I'm positive. That, I've lost a lot of sanity very quickly after I got that event. Events only lose 10% sanity. I'm pretty sure, well, first off, my breaker just went out. I'm pretty sure I have more sanity drop than that from a 10% drop. And second of all, I had a hard time seeing you and you're not a wraith. Cool. Yeah, I am, like, vaguely sure that I'm looking at a, Oh, my fan's turned on. Thank you, I have some cool air. Very nice of you. I'm just gonna double check for an Onryo, but I'm pretty sure we're looking at a phantom this time. That or I just happened to miss the blinks because it was so dark I just couldn't see. I would like to not... What are you even touching? What can you... Was it the... Oh, the lockers. What can you actually touch in here? I'll make that much noise. Okay, that's a candle. That's a different sound, but that's a candle. Alright, that's 1. And now the Onryo test only works once. So the first time it blows the candles out 3 times, you're done. So if you want to get it, you gotta be here watching it. You can't do it more than once like you used to. I want to say it's a phantom. But I also want to live, because the last 2 times, I managed to walk right back into the ghost. It's not very fitting for someone who has 300 hours to walk back into the ghost. But I mean, we've been right both times. They've been pretty easy to identify ghosts, honestly. I think this one is too. It's just not. It's gonna be hard to identify because all I can do is go off like a sanity drain and a candle. Like, it feels phantomish because it feels like I felt like I lost a lot more sanity than I should have. But at the same time, I was in the middle of an explanation! Oh yes, I'm scared. Fun fact, you can't interrupt the ghost when he's trying to open the door. This feels like a very active, like, okay, I know you're probably right behind me. You're probably gonna be right behind me and you're gonna spawn kill me, it's gonna be great. That's two. Alright, just prove that you're not an Onryo. I should really be checking for orbs too if I have enough time, but I am set on Phantom. And I'm willing to die on that hill. So, if it's a Phantom, well played. I also don't like that if it spawns on me. That crucifix may not cover it, it may spawn out here on top of me. 5 suppliers. That's 3. And we have no candle, we have no fire burn. Alright, back to the Phantom theory. Which was literally based off the fact that I just couldn't see the ghost. Like, it's not a super strong thing to be based off of, but I couldn't see it, so it's gonna be in hunting range here very soon. Well, I guess not that soon because I took a sandy pill. Alright, let's see. What else can I do? I need to test for orbs. Just to verify that I'm not crazy about that. I'll take one more crucifix just so I know when it starts hunting. If I get an early hunter. It hasn't attempted to hunt me yet, so, I mean, it wasn't a 60% hunter. Alright, we're gonna play this one through. The last two have been all long, but very self-explanatory. Now, we're gonna work for it. Oh, it would be hilarious if I go orbs right now. It would be absolutely hilarious. You gonna do that for me? You gonna be an orb ghost? Maybe a mimic? El Mimo? No, but I do like that fence. I'm gonna leave that on. Okay. No orbs, so I think we're clear on the mimic train. Now I gotta find the lights again. I'm in the dark. There we go. There we go. Alright. I'm gonna leave this out here, which may not be a good thing to do. May not be a good thing to do whatsoever. I will go turn your breaker on again because apparently you're incapable. And I'm gonna do it in the dark, so ha! Look at that. Look at those skills right there. It's entirely in the dark. Amazing. Amazing skill right there. Okay. Well, it was already on. No, you didn't turn it back off again, did you? You didn't did I turn it back off? I thought I turned it on. Okay, I'm in the dining room. I'm in... Garage. Garage. There we go. Garage, perfect. Over here. I think I might have hit it again. There, I've just got really bad... Are you in the garage now? Are you in the garage now? Did you move? Because I swear I just checked that light. And that garage door. Alright, where's my light? My light should be up the wall. Fine, I'll just go this way. There it is. Still says you're here. But I'm starting to suspect you might be about to move. If you're gonna hunt me, just get it over with. Just get it over with. I used up all my salt. I have nothing else I can go with. Well, I mean, if it moved, it's not a Goryo, but Mimic, I didn't see any orbs, so I think we're okay on that one. Jinn, it didn't it didn't really get faster when it saw me. Banshee has done like nothing on top of me. I don't know about Spirit. I didn't really test for Spirit. Pulte, a few things have been thrown. Nothing crazy. No like light flickers. Yokai, maybe. Who knows? Demon, not very active if you're a demon. I just have a strange suspicion. Is my thermometer still down here by any chance? I have a weird feeling that you have moved to the garage. I kind of don't want to take my crucifixes because I want you to hunt me. Because I want to see if you are a spirit again, a phantom again. But yeah, I have this very strong suspicion that you've moved. Okay. Can I get one more thing in my hand? There we go. I guess I never took a thermometer in the first time. I just happened to find the ghost downstairs. Oh, because of the mannequin, yeah. I didn't even have to find the room because the mannequin gave it away. Alright, I want to check this room. Because I don't recall opening that locker. I may have opened it, I just don't remember, but I don't remember opening it. And I'm not getting smoke breath downstairs anymore, which is what's concerning me. Okay. Well, for now, you're still climbing in here. I'm really just killing time because I'm waiting for it to hunt again. I took a sandy pill, which was stronger than I thought it was going to be. But I'm waiting to see if it's moving. So I'm getting a temperature drop in here, but I'm not getting smoke breath anymore, which is what is actually concerning me. Which means the ghost is still here, but potentially planning to move. This is the last one. Okay, yeah, he's still here. I want to guess Phantom and Bounce. But I don't want to go too soon. Phantoms have insane drain. If I could get this thing to spawn... Okay, that was a lie. I thought that was the entire system. I'm like, darn it! If I can get this thing to spawn, I can get a picture of it. But it's not wanting to do that. I have my photography camera. There's not really anything else I can do until it decides if it's going to be a phantom or not. Like, I have my camera. I can get a photo of it, or at least try to get a photo of it. But, I mean, the rest of the ghosts, Banshee, potentially I could hear if it was a Banshee. It's not been giving me any vibes to make you think it is. Spirit, haven't had a chance to test it. Pulte, hasn't done anything crazy for that yet. Mare, a lot of light. A lot of lights. I will give it a lot of lights. Shade, not a shade. Definitely spawned in my face. Goryo, potential still, the room has not changed. Yuri has had door slams, but I don't know what the Yuri door slam sounds like now. Demon, not super aggressive for a demon. Yokai, active when I talk, not really talking too much. Obake shapeshifts, I'm toast. And Moroi will be super fast if my setting is low. But I mean, beyond that, there's not a lot that I can do until it gets to hunting range and I can watch it again. I mean, it felt like I used the Ouija board pretty early on, so my sanity was down to like 70, and it was very normal speed at that point. That could just be the Moroi at normal speed. So really, I'm just waiting. That's all I can do was wait and try to get a photo of it. This feels like a phantom. This feels like very phantomish, but if I'm wrong, we have to go again. And I'd like to say I got it in 3 clean sleeps. What do you guys think? Do we go Phantom? Chat, you tell me. If you think it's a Phantom, we'll go Phantom and we'll go. Feels like a Phantom. Everything in my instinct says it is a Phantom. There's also that slight suspicion that it's not. Okay. Did I get you? Still there. Ghost. Oh, there is that's not a very blurry photo. Okay, yeah, this feels like, okay. That's enough evidence for me. That was like the least blurry photo I think I've ever seen of a ghost. Alright. I had no idea where it was. I took a picture of it. The picture is not blurry. As far as I can tell, the ghost is not in that photo. That's good enough. We're going Phantom. I wanted that picture 20 minutes ago. I want pictures of the ghost on my desk by morning. And please, I think this is a Phantom. That was a very clear image. It was very clear. Please. Yes!
Welcome back.
3 for 3! it was hard to see. That photo gave it away. Let's go. 3 for 3. Clean sweep. Detectives only. Mastered and complete.